Hi everyone. I'm going to be showing you something which is right now live in front of me. And this is something by which I'll also tell you about a fantastic way of writing a sales script. Number two, designing your landing page. Number three, how you can basically, with single page, you can make tons of money by using this simple format. Now, if this is something that is touching you because of probably you are into any industry which needs such kind of a design page, which actually can replace your entire sales team. This one single page can give you those kind of an elements by which probably the first level of telecalling, first level of soft messaging can be all, you can say, evicted. Then this is the probably the video that you must watch. My name is Amit, and this is a series of information that I'm pushing it so that people are much more trained and evolved into how they can design stuff. In front of me is a page which is designed for this company called as Connect 365. The first thing you see is that there is something where the clock is ticking right near my cursor, and it is saying only 2 days left, 7 hours, 1 minute, and whatever seconds. And it says activate your test drive today and get over $10,000 in bonus and lock-in link. This is a fantastic level. The color has been chosen and also it's like very soft. It doesn't say you to just hit in, but you see this has a kind of a greenish tinge which says, our brain is programmed that green means go. And very nicely the click to action buttons has been designed with that combination of colors. Now let's go into the details of this. See, this is a center aligned text which has videos, which has got very nicely. Let me just make it full screen first. Right. So if you are here, so there's a an automated video which is already going on live. So you don't have to actually click play. It is already on the play button. Then there's a nice way of putting so much of credibility in terms of Inc. 500, Salesforce, Entrepreneur, WSJs, 360, CNN. These are probably the right way probably to position your credibility with the highly branded logos. Now, another way of doing it is such kind of small animations to put in across, which gives you the right way of looking at. Put your lead generation on autopilot. Even that is also very nicely been designed with this cursor been blinking. The use of icons or use of emojis is a fantastic way of designing your landing pages also. And what you do is you have got these bands. These bands are basically breakdown of mundane, the content. So if you have this content probably going for second or third different paragraphs, you will be bored. So to break that boring stuff, so you have a band which says activate your test drive. And also this is another way nicely it's been designed with a little bit of an animation. If you see my cursor, if I take the cursor top, suddenly the activate button also gets highlighted. So here also it talks about a different way of putting a click to action buttons. Now what to expect? This is a very engaging way of making content sell. So this is specifically I'm showing you live because I think rather than showing it in pages and books, this is the best way I can probably come down to you and tell you this is how a landing page should be designed. So if I let you know that this is an animated page also, so I think they are using jQuery. We'll go into the details of it. More specifically, when you activate your account, blah, 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 blah. And then you have got blocks. See, here is another block starting off. And again, this is a center line. H1 is highly, completely text. But there is a way it has been designed. There is a particular way the comma has been used. There is a particular way this entire line has been designed. And I'm sure this is using some of the, techniques or the softwares which we use right now for having your scoring structure for your the headline scoring, we call it as. So your membership also includes not one but two mastermind programs and continue. And now you have a continuation getting the next level, which I think is head 3. The most people pay $1,000 for and become a sales superstar. Now you have got all these things. So to talk about the content of your program, then choice of your images and the right attributes is very, very critical. So this is something which is like very intense, very focused, and you have a fresh, table in front of you, and you have got MacBook, and here you have got this lady working with this coffee, very intense, very intense. It shows the marketing side of it as well. Then you have got you know the second headings, but that's not all, comma. See below for other five is in bold, so that your mind is captured over there. It's a highlight in disguise, I call it as. Five bonuses that get you for joining before February 1920 p.m. midnight, whatever. Join today. So again, you have got one different block. So you see, with every scroll, you are not getting bored. You are getting super engaged. There is a color combination. Now here is again a color combination which I love. This is blue and a white brand color, and combination of this slightly tingish greenish color which says go ahead. And I think the choice of icons has been fantastic here. Mega bonus 1, bonus 2, getting started, and blah blah. Bonus 3, bonus 4. So you keep on getting engaged. Okay, and every time there is a click to action button called getting started. Bonus 5, bonus 6, bonus 7. 7 is a very lucky number, auspicious number, and a very amazing number. That's why most of the time you will find the pricings are usually been designed in such a way that you have the last number as 7. So 997. Okay, is that kind of a number you get, $97. All right. Again, what you are doing is you are continuously being engaged here with the use of videos. And here the videos are basically would be the testimonials, and you've got different places. They're highly branded people. They are like, they definitely know what they're doing. And then you go into more of credibility and trust making stuff. Okay, so here is a point where this particular block talks about in details about how is done now, what connect this particular stuff is going to do for your business, double or triple your rates immediately. And he's showing some sort of a validation and a proof. Again, validation and a proof. Top prospects, outlast your competition. So this is how the validation has been doing. So slowly and slowly, what is happening is your mind starts to think, oh, is that it? Oh wow, he has got validation also. Very nicely designed structure. And then he puts this iPad. It makes it okay. There is a reason by which I think it has been made in such a way, because iPad, if you put it across, it creates a kind of a trust. Says it is simple, it is trustworthy, it is simple, and this is very handy. So this is again tricking the mind, I call it as. Okay, iPad is something which is not between a laptop and a mobile phone, but it is also simple and it is in front of you. Cool. So this is the morning stuff that I'm talking about. Is uh, is this kind of landing pages. If you are looking at it, these are fantastically designed, and this has got that psychometric analysis has been designed in a way, because now you see the iPhones has been used. So old iPhones to new iPhones, save hours of time every week, and time is quietly blah 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 blah. So as I said, this makes life simple. Okay, this is little professional but still simple. This is still very handy. The reason I'm talking about this is it is not the content what is there here. It is about what your psychology looks at when you look at an iPad or probably an iPhone, right? It's the psychology. I always talk about how people are playing with your psychology. Again, you have a different band, and this time this band is dark bluish in color with white. I'm sure this has the same kind of structure as well. Wanna see connect this thing in action. So this is more about creating that demand inside your brain, then creating an um, I'll say, and curiosity is also been designed. Then they're talking about training library, plug and play templates included. Why are they talking about these languages? This makes it very easy. So this is the 21st century's, I think the sales tactics is make things so easy that people should opt in by themselves, so that you can avoid your sales team and human interface by, the friction of human interface of sales. I think you can minimize that. You should not sound very salesy. And I think this is the fantastic example of it, because at the end, I'm going to show you that they're using a technique by which it's called as give it so much that they would be like blown away, and they'll buy by their own gut feeling. Okay. And it is more about how you create the trust. So let me just show you how it has been happening. They'll talk about the integration. Again, you can plug connect 365 into existing marketing tools, which makes it much more easier to accept, adapt, and adopt. Why I'm talking about this is, the most of the biggest challenges we see when we are into the sales thing is, how do I replace my existing vendor? How do I replace my existing softwares or applications that I'm using it? I'm already aware of it, but is there something by which you can collaboratively stay? Now, this is it. I think this is the one point thing that makes it life so easy. Yes, you can plug and connect this 365 into your existing marketing tools as well. Well, so with that, let's go ahead. You see the next block is super engaging. Now the colors changes to dark gray, the background, and then there is an FAQ. You have questions, we have answers. Very nicely way of writing this copy. And I'll also tell you, these are all clickable kind of stuff, which will probably open up here. Yeah, you see. So this page itself is acting like a sales person. You ask the question and the question is immediate. It is not even taking you to the next page. It's like an accordion. I call it as accordion. If you just click in here, the answer is right in front of you in just one click. And why it has been given is, you ask yourself the question. So this is what the mind is tracking. Other than asking, see, these are already pre-framed questions. So you don't have to actually think for a question. They tell you that these are the kind of frequently asked questions are there. And now we can choose the question that you want the answer, and the answer is right immediately in front of you. Well, with that, let me go to the next one. Next one is something where, again, there is a reason why this background has been given white. Is this is the time when people are giving testimonials, and white stands for purity, peace, transparency, and a lot of things. There's a high level of scientific things goes around designing such kind of landing page, and I'm sure I'm just giving you some of the examples that I find very interesting, and I'm trying to bring it in front of you. So there is a face here with a name, and they are the live customers. And the best way is to write. So no designations, nothing, but yes, they're telling as users. So this is a very nice way, as I said, because many times people don't want to give the testimonials directly. And now if you're telling, okay, I'll just give you a testimonial just being as user of my template, or my product or my applications, they don't have a problem. So you get easy way of getting testimonials. Again, how do you validate them? Now this is something which is not that accurate, but the validation has been designed. The credibility and validation, these are like two things which goes handy, right? So here the idea is that there are a lot of people talking something about stuff, about the company, about the product, but again, we need to probably hunt in. So right now, another good thing, I'll just give a small tip, is to give a kind of a small ALT tag, but telling them who these guys are, what's the designation, which companies they're from, and where do you work, something like that, right? Let's break this down. So again, I'm, I think, almost at the last part of it, and the clock is still sticking. Yes. So let's break this down. So this is a different, I think it is H1 here has been designed, and there is a three dots. Three dots means continuation. And there is a very friendly way of writing this, because if you are writing, let us break this down, or break this down becomes a command. Let's break this down becomes something that we are doing it together. The mind has been actually taken into that language that we are there for you. So this one word let's can change this entire game, because it makes mutual support, mutual what do I say, offerings as well. It's like, we'll do this together, let's break this down. So there's a hidden message that let us make it break down, whatever. So the idea of this entire structure of let's break this down, that this is a kind of thing which can help you silently in your brain, that this is another way of telling that yes, this is how we work together, and I'll help you to go ahead, and I'll help you to break this problem. So here is everything that you get as a member when you create an account. So then there is an offering there, and there's a way of doing it. The red color thing is the something which has been deliberately been used, because everything whatever you're looking here, there is a scientific reason for this. There is definitely a scientific reason for this. The way this kind of flags has been used here, which are again color sensitive. If you take your cursor, you see the color being changing here. Today is a highlight, and you will get. So the entire drive of this content background, the writing style, the positioning, the icons, the videos, the positioning of testimonials, everything has been designed with a very scientific way. So if you are so far with me, great. So you've just learned about the basics, I'll say, still not detailed. This is a very basic way of showing you live examples of how landing pages has been designed and how this can work for you as well. So again, trust is also designed with the color blue and white. So before I end up, this is the last page where you take the name and email ID, and now this is what is been taken about is everything. So there is nothing where there is a payment button here right now. But what is happening is start your free 14-day trial. There's a reason why they have given 14 days, 2 weeks, not 7 days. They know that the content which is inside, you will not be able to finish it in 14 days. They know that. Number two is all access, nothing hidden. So all this kind of words has been specifically designed, specifically been spoken across, because they know that these are certain triggers in your subconscious mind which says, wow, everything is free. I get everything, all access, test drive, whatever. And get grandfathered at $67 per month and blah blah. All right. So here is what happens. Okay. At the last of this point, this is the only one thing they have is just give me your email ID and name. That's it. So if you put all these things, I'm just sharing mine, and if you say continue, so the browser automatically takes me to the new page, and definitely this is a thank you page gonna be, or else. All right, so here comes the thank you page again. This thank you page has been designed in a very particular manner, and if you see, this is not a normal thank you page also. So get your free 14 days connect. So this is again the second level of accommodation I'm talking about. Get started now. If you click in here, this is done. Joining today, you get blah 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 blah. So billing information, street address, and all those things. Payment info comes here, and if you see, the highlight is on the free. They take the card, but they say that highlight is free. So we're gonna charge you only after 14 days. So this is another way of a subconscious saying, yes, let me just try, because you feel that you can finish everything by 14 day, and you are tricked here. Okay, you are tricked. Your brain has been tricked in here. This is a very fantastic way of doing the sales. Activate my test drive, and please take $67 after 15 days. Well, so this is what happens is. Before I go from here, let me just put probably one more point here is, by the time 15 day happens, your procrastination starts. Okay, 95% of the people will start procrastinating. 95 plus people, okay, percentage of people. And once you start, the first couple of days will be good, but this is a 14-day trial. Your habit is almost like on 21 days, around, as per some of the biggest thinkers, motivators. They say that your mind needs 21 days to be habituated. But on 14 days, you are like already been given so much, your mind has been teasing up. And on the 15th day, you probably, have not thought of. You don't have an alarm there. And $67 is done. That's the only way they are talking about. Now, what is good about all these things is you get the real test of everything. You can see whatever the level, probably from the basics to the advanced level of structures, you can actually look at it. But what I'm also talking about is, in this page, you will never find very high alarming stuff which talks about the banking, other than just the trust factor from this Visa, Maestro, and Amex cards and all those things. So I think this is the fantastic way. As I said, I'll bring those kind of things which are the best in the market, probably, which I have found out that they do some amazing work. So today I thought, why not I show you this kind of landing page from Connect 365. Not a promotion about this. I'm talking about purely on the landing page structure, how you actually can change the sales and the subconscious yes. How can you create the subconscious yes to get inside any program or things? Okay, guys. As I said, probably I am demystifying everything. I'm opening up all the structure. So I know this is not something which is good for the public to know about it, but how long you can hide. So if you are also a part of this marketing, communicating, and branding team and all those things, please get in touch with me. There are a lot of things that we can work out together. If you have any queries on this, if you need to know more about how to design fantastic marketing campaigns and strategies around, this is where I come down to help and empower your team, your product, your services, and make world a much more better place to be. And with this, I thank you for being watching all these things. If you liked this entire video, if you like the kind of content, you like the kind of depth, let me know what are the other inputs that you need from me. I'll be very happy to share you, because I go through each and every comment and I try to give you those insights which probably you need to probably find in Google or some other places, which might take a lot of time. This is very handy, very easy. Well, if you have came so far, if you feel this is an important value, save this video or share it to those people who might need this. And my name is Amit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you much more better details in the next videos. Write down what all things you need from me, if I can design certain videos for you guys. And this is direct, this is live. Okay, no hidden edits, nothing. Me and you're watching this early morning before when you started off. So if you are in a place where you have to start your day or start your business, or you are thinking of it without a sales team, and you can do an amazing structure with just a single video page or probably such kind of landing page, then and this is a place where you can get in touch with me, and I'll do the best from my side with the best of my knowledge to help you to get to the next level. See you, tata, bye bye. Stay blessed and stay healthy, and keep on thinking by which you can move forward, how you can actually help the world move forward. Tata, bye bye. Take care.